Wait, did you say you binge eat? You struggle to eat too much food? Guys, get a load of this guy. This guy's an actual loser. He has absolutely no life. He must not know that he can just stop eating, right? Like, it's that easy.
And I hate people like that, and I'm sure that you do too if you struggle with binge eating. I gained so much weight because of binge eating. I was going to do aggressive cut after aggressive cut, and I could not stop binge eating afterwards. I gained 50 pounds 2 different times in my lifetime because of binge eating. I finally, after countless hours of research in every medium you can think of, from reading books to watching YouTube videos to going on TikTok, I have finally found the thing that worked for me to stop binge eating. And I promise you, it was a long journey. I was stuck binge eating for years. I never thought it was going to be over for me. And if you're in that similar position, you keep having episodes upon episodes, you're binge eating every single day, you're ruining your progress, I truly believe I can help you. So please listen up, strap in, lock in, get ready. So to stop binge eating, it comes down to 2 different issues. First thing that you need to do before anything else is discover why you binge eat. What in the first place causes you to binge eat and find comfort in food? Because food is an addiction at the end of the day. Binge eating is a food addiction. There is going to be something that's going to be causing you to find comfort in food. There can be many different reasons, and it's all completely subjective and arbitrary, reliant on you in particular. For example, some people can do it because of stress, anxiety, work, relationships. Those different things can all cause someone to binge eat and find comfort in food. Another big one is aggressive cutting. That's what my issue was. I needed to stop aggressive cutting and figure out how to eat sustainably in order to stop binging, and that was step 1. You, it might be stress, work, relationship. And in those situations, it's not going to be easy, but it is definitely going to be doable to stop those things. You need to actually work hard towards that and understand that this is why you binge eat. You might need to get professional help. You might need to have some difficult conversation. You might need to get a new job. These things are difficult. These things are not easy. These things are not a 1-hour fix. These are life fixes that need to be fixed first before you can actually start fixing binge eating. Stop the precursor to it, and binge eating will follow afterwards. Now, once you do that, which can take a very long time, and maybe just doing that is gonna stop binge eating for you altogether. But for me, it didn't. My issue was aggressive cutting. I fixed that, I solved it, but I was still binge eating. I didn't know what to do. Everyone told me to just figure out what the issue was, but I had done that. I figured out the issue and I stopped it, but I was still binge eating. So what is actually the secret from there on? The secret from there on is a mindset shift. And mindset is so important. And you might be thinking, this is mumbo jumbo, this is stupid. No, it is not. It is truly beneficial, and it changed everything for me. I did not binge eat for years because of this one mindset shift. And I'm going to explain how to do it right now for you. So the first thing is to understand that your brain has a subconscious control over the reality. The things your brain believes can manifest, especially things relating to your personal body and your personal life. As a binge eater, as someone who binge eats, you probably tell yourself constantly, I'm a binge eater, I can't stop. When the urges occur, I have to eat. I just have an eating disorder. You're gonna tell yourself those things. I know that I personally did, and I'm sure that you do too. It sounds all fine, and it's like, oh, pity me, woe is me, whatever, but your brain fully believes that. And when your brain fully believes that it doesn't have that control, you're not going to have that control. When the urges arise, you're going to give in to the urges because your brain truly believes it doesn't have the control to say no. So the first step is understanding that and not telling yourself those stupid ass things. And the second thing is a quote that I heard that changed my life truly. And the quote is as follows: you never accidentally eat food. You never accidentally put your fork into food, scoop it up, and put it in your mouth. You never do that on accident. It is always a full conscious decision that you make to eat that food. Consciously. You never accidentally do it. You have full 100% control. If you have full 100% control, why would you actively do something within your control to go directly against your goals? Think about that for a second. Step 1 of this whole process is to understand deeply inside of your brain that you have full control. Without that, none of this will work. Your brain needs to fully understand that you have the control. You do. You truly have the control to say no to food. Your brain needs to fully comprehend and understand that. And then from there on out, when your brain fully understands that, you can say to yourself, okay, brain, you have full control over this food. So why would you do something within your full control? This is why understanding that is so important. But why would you do something so within your control that goes directly against your goals and makes you feel like shit? That doesn't make any logical sense. Why would you logically do something knowingly within your control to go directly against your goals, to gain body fat that you don't want, to feel super bloated and watery and like a loser. Why would you do that when you do not have to? And obviously this sounds amazing, but the most important crucial step of this is understanding deep inside, which is going to be the hardest part, that you do have that control. You do have that conscious control over the food that you eat. And from then on out, every single time that I ever had the urge to binge eat, that is what I told myself. I told myself I have full control whether I binge eat right now or not. And why would I do something within my control that's going to go directly against the goals I want by giving me extra body fat, not helping me lose weight, and it's going to make me feel like bloated, watery mess of a blobfish? Why would I do that if I have full control over that? Every time the urge occurred, that's what I told myself, and I didn't binge eat. Literally, it was just like that. I stopped altogether. It is so immensely powerful, and I was somebody who thought that mindset was stupid, and you can't manifest things, but you truly, truly can. And it changed my entire life, and I want it to do the same for you. On top of that, since you stayed this long into the video, I'm going to give you a few other tips that I personally use to help with binge eating. The first one is high volume eating. Just because you stop binge eating doesn't mean that you don't like binge eating. It's fun to me sometimes. But to achieve the same result, I eat very high volume foods that are low in calorie that I can eat a lot of, like fruits, rice cakes. I have that before my lift every single day. You can eat a ton of that for low calories and still satisfy the urge to eat a ton of food. Another thing is being mindful and meditating and taking deep breaths before your meals. This might sound stupid, but before my meals, I take in a deep breath, I smell all the food, because it gives your body the precursor that food is coming. It allows you to salivate, it allows your body to expect the food and to be more mindful of it and not just go and eat in a blind craze, and that can make things so much better. And also make sure to chew your food thoroughly and fully and understand just the food that's going into your body, and those two extra benefits just really help me a lot. And I want to end this video off on the note that you're not going to stop binge eating forever. I went on vacation in March and I binge ate like 3 out of those days. What that is, it was a planned binge eat. I like binge eating. It is fun, objectively. Was it fun to do it every single day and gain infinite amounts of fat? No, that was not fun. But the act of doing it in general every once in a while planned, where I know if I do it for only a short period of time and then get right back on track, that is okay. And there are even some times when I don't plan it that I just accidentally do it because of certain situations. I went to a graduation party in June and I binge ate. It's not a foolproof plan, but once you understand it, that it's gonna greatly lower the frequency, and you just need to get right back on track when those things do happen. But this is how I stopped my episodic day in, day out binge eating. But yeah, guys, I really hope this can help you, truly, because binge eating is one of the worst issues that anybody can go through, and I really, truly don't wish it on my worst enemy. So I really hope this information can help you just like it did for me and completely change your life like it did mine. If it did, please give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, comment any other videos you want to see. I know almost everything there is to know about the gym. I want you guys to have this information too. And if you're interested, I do have free workout templates in the description below. This is pretty much a workout builder. It's going to give you a bunch of different templates and different workouts that I personally use to gain a ton of muscle. So if you're interested in that, go there. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.